Did you know that when on a ski trip, you only spent roughly 15 to 20% of the time skiing? The rest of the time is spent in a lift or line riding a lift. Standing in line is definitely the worst part of any ski holiday, but riding the lift isn't actually too bad. You get to have a great conversation while enjoying the view. From diamond stud cabins to a sauna gondola, in today's video we're taking a look at the coolest ski lifts in the world. Matterhorn Glacier Ride, Zermatt. Of course, we'll start out with the iconic and highest cable car in Europe, the Matterhorn Glacier Ride in Zermatt, Switzerland. It was finished in 2018 and is a must on your Zermatt ski holiday. This lift takes 2,000 passengers an hour up to the Matterhorn Glacier Paradise at 3,800 meters. The 25 cabins interior is designed by Pininfarina, a world-renowned Italian design firm known for its designs for Maserati and Ferrari. With heated seating and panoramic class, passengers can truly enjoy the 9-minute journey through the high alpine landscape around the Matterhorn. 4 of the cabins are so-called crystal rides. These cabins have added glamour, studded with thousands of Swarovski crystals. If you are lucky to catch one of these rides, a cool feature will appear 3 minutes into this ride. At 170 meters into the air, the glass floor clear in seconds, showing a spectacular view of the glacier landscape. That is so cool. This lift is the perfect combination of Swiss precision engineering and Italian luxury design. Slingshot lift Portillo. This one is a pretty cool lift with a cool name as well. The Slingshot lift, or Va et Vient, which is French for come and go, can be found in Portillo ski resort nestled in the Andes Mountains in Chile. This area is known for difficult expert terrain, and some of that is prone to avalanche. This means that any fixed lift or conventional sort risks damage and long periods of repair because of avalanches. To overcome this challenge, the Slingshot lift was specifically designed to this resort. It's kind of half cable car, half drag lift, but with no towers. Instead, it has 3 ball wheels, 1 at the bottom of the slope and 2 at the top. 2 tow bars with up to 5 platter-style button seats attached are connected to this contraption, pulling up to 5 skiers up the slope quickly. The great lift design makes it perfect for the avalanche-prone conditions and is definitely one of its kind. These Slingshot lifts are recommended for expert to advanced skiers because the dismount from the lift can be tricky at first. There isn't any flat plateau where you can dismount, so skiers basically push themselves off the lift with their tails facing down the hill and must immediately do 180 degrees turn to orient their tips down the fall line. Titlis Rotair gondola, Engelberg-Titlis. This is literally a gondola with a twist. Titlis Rotair gondola rotates its way up towards the snow-covered summit of Mount Titlis from the popular resort town of Engelberg in central Switzerland. The gondola revolves 360 degrees during the 5-minute trip up to 3,200 meter summit, treating visitors to idyllic panoramic views of steep rock faces, deep crevices, and distant snow-covered mountain peaks. It was the first of its kind in the world when it was finished in 2014. Today there are a little handful of rotating gondolas around the world. The idea for the lift was initially discussed in 1992, but was rejected by the Department for Transport as being too imaginative. However, almost 20 years later the project was funded, and today it's a main attraction for both winter and summer tourists. This is quite the innovation, and with this gondola you don't have to worry about getting stuck in the pit of the cabin with the worst view. The Vanoise Express, Paradiski. We are staying in the Alps, more precisely the French Alps. The Vanoise Express is a spectacular French double-decker cable car that links La Plagne with Ylläs ski resort in the Alps. In fact, it was one of the very first double-decker cable cars anywhere in the world, and a vital link in the Paradiski area. Before it was finished in 2003, La Plagne and Ylläs were 2 separate resorts. The owners of the 2 resorts decided to build this impressive ski lift that spans nearly 2,000 meters over the PZ Valley at a maximum height of 380 meters. The double-decker construction means that 200 passengers can be transported across the valley in just 4 minutes, which adds up to 2,000 people per hour. Sauna lift, Ylläs. A sauna gondola on a ski lift? Sounds too crazy to be true, but it's nonetheless the reality in Lappish ski resort of Ylläs, Finland. The Finnish people are obsessed with saunas, and there's an average of 1 sauna per household in Finland. However, Ylläs has taken their love for saunas to new heights and added a special sauna gondola to a lift. The cabin travels up to the lift's top station at 718 meters, where there's a main sauna. You can leave your belongings at the top station and rent the sauna gondola for a unique sauna experience. It can take 4 people at a time, but 12 people can rent the gondola together and take it in turns. This sounds like an amazing and really cool experience. Peak to peak, Whistler-Blackcomb. The 2 iconic mountains of Whistler and Blackcomb in British Columbia have one steep gorge in between. Before 2008, it was quite time consuming to go from Whistler Resort to Blackcomb Resort. You would have to ski down to the village and ride multiple lifts to get back to the Alpine. With inspiration from Zermatt's gondola system in Switzerland, the owners of Whistler-Blackcomb decided to build a tri-cable gondola lift to connect the 2 resorts. Constructions began in May 2007 and was finished in December 2008. At the time, it held the world record for the longest free span between ropeway towers at 3,000 meters until 2017, when Absee cable car in Bavaria, Germany exceeded it by only 189 meters. However, it still holds the record as being the world's highest lift of its kind, with 436 meters above the valley floor. This amazing lift made it possible for winter and summer tourists to go from Whistler to Blackcomb in only 11 minutes. The lift has a capacity of 2,000 people each hour, and several cabins have glass bottom, which sounds kinda scary. Jungfrau Railway, Kleine Scheidegg. Okay, it's not a lift, it's a train, but it brings you to the top of some of Switzerland's best skiing, so it definitely deserves a spot on this video. The Jungfrau Railway was completed in 1912 and runs from Kleine Scheidegg above Wengen and Greidelwald to Jungfraujoch at 3,400 meters. Here, tourists all year round can get off at the highest station in Europe and enjoy the spectacular view. However, if you want to ski down, hop off at the Glacier stop at 2,300 meters. From here, you can ski down groomed slopes or take the steep off-piste face that drops down towards the bottom. It is truly a cool and unique way to get up the mountain with your ski buddies. The pictures of the train are something out of a movie. If a ride on the Jungfrau train isn't on your bucket list, you need to add it. Grade Motte Cabrio cable car, Tignes. Another double-decker lift located in France. This amazing ski lift is the world's first high-altitude cable car with a roof terrace and can be found high up on the Grande Monte Glacier in Tignes. When riding a cable car 3,000 meters above sea level, many people probably won't think this is lovely, but it would be an even better experience if I was standing on the roof. However, the owners of Tignes thought it could be a cool way to attract visitors, and we must admit we are intrigued. The upgrades to the existing cable car were completed in September 2020 and has since been a major success, attracting many tourists. It's the largest open-air gondola in the world, with the rooftop terrace able to accommodate 20 passengers per journey. Unfortunately, the terrace is only open during the summer skiing months, since it's too cold for people to stand outside at that altitude in the winter. Luckily, you can ski on the glacier in the summer and enjoy the unique lift experience with stunning mountain scenery and the wind in your face. Remember to bring sunscreen though. Tschuggen Express Arosa. This mini railway lift looks quite exclusive, and for reason. It's owned by the 5-star Tschuggen Hotel in Arosa, Switzerland, and is only available for use by hotel guests. This roller coaster looking lift links the Tschuggen Hotel to the ski slopes a kilometer or so away. The cabins are plush, which resemble a supervillain's private underground lair access. It's pretty cool even though it's quite exclusive. The American Eagle, Copper Mountain. Copper Mountain Ski Resort, Colorado has a less common lift since it's a combination 6-place chairlift and 8-piece gondola. The lift from 1989 got a makeover in 2018 and now has a gondola for every 4 chairs. This type of lift is actually called a hybrid lift, or telemix as Poma, the company that first introduced the lift, named it. Ski resorts with such installation are located in Australia, Austria, France, Greece, Italy, Norway, Slovakia, Switzerland, Canada, and the USA. However, they only make up a small part of all ski lifts, which we find strange since it's a genius invention. Parties of many people who want to avoid the blustery cold of the open-air chairlift can choose to wait in the gondola line, while skiers and riders in a hurry to get up and go down can opt for the chair line. Let's hope more hybrid lifts will open in the future. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe for more content from us in the future.